Kaoru from Bath Beppu Friendship Association. Today, we have Japan Festival. So we have lots of activities and lots of amazing performance, taiko, dancing, and lots of craft events going. And so let's very pleased to open this. And so now I'll pass on to the chair of Bath Beppu Friendship Association, so Councillor Paul Crossley.
Thank you very much. First of all, it is a great honour for us to have the Minister Sinichi Iiba here, who is going to be speaking a bit later on, I think. Welcome to our second festival of Japanese culture. Bath is twinned with the city of Beppu in Kyushu Island, and we are very pleased that the links are growing and becoming more vibrant each year. So we've got a lot of events on this afternoon, a lot of enjoyment. There's a programme available free over on the table behind us. Please pick up a programme. And over in the Museum of East Asian Art, we've got a lot of handicraft tasks for children of all ages to have their hand up. So please enjoy the afternoon here with us, an afternoon of Japanese culture in the heart of Bath. Thank you. Right, we've just changed the programme slightly. Mr. Iiba is now going to speak now, not at the end. So it is my great pleasure to recommend a good friend of the Bath Beppu Friendship Association. When he arrived in London from Japan last year, his very first task was to come to Bath, and he had such a good time. He's come back, and you're very welcome anytime you want to visit. The Minister, Mr. Sinichi Iiba. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for kind introduction, and thank you very much again for pronouncing my name correctly. As introduced, my name is Sinichi Iiba, Culture Minister of the Japanese Embassy in London, and this is my second visit to Bath, and merely the beginning of many more, even though my assignment in this country is just for 3 years. I'd like to congratulate the great opening of this Japan Festival, and I'd like to pay particular tribute to the Pray for Japan Bath, the charity movement that raised quite a significant amount of money after the great earthquake in Japan in Tohoku region, and also that has been in collaboration with the Beppu Bath Friendship Association, and I understand that this association is going to send children in Bath to Beppu in Kyushu for the rugby tournament. I seriously hope the kids in Bath, rugby players, wouldn't beat Japanese kids too harsh, because I know the rugby team here is very strong. I would like to express my thanks to the Museum of East Asian Art. I just observed the permanent collection of the museum and instruct quite significantly, because obviously the English gentleman who first collected all these artworks are very high quality talent, and it is mainly Chinese, but it is quite diverse, encompassing Japanese and also Vietnamese. I didn't see much Korean, but obviously the diversity of the collection with its focus on Chinese is a first rate. Those who haven't visited that museum, even though this is merely my second time, I strongly would like to urge you to visit the museum and enjoy the artworks. Anyway, it's a great privilege that I can be part of this wonderful event, and I'm going to observe martial arts performance and taiko performance and origami and calligraphy and others. I'm a culture minister of the embassy. I'm supposed to know all those things, but I'm not. I'm learning Japanese cultures more after I came to London than in Japan. I'm sure, but at the same time, I'd like to draw your attention to the fact that I'm a ballroom dancer. I started my ballroom dancing when I was a skinny man, and I'm very good at it. And the very first question that I asked to my counterpart in the foreign office was, how do you dance slow foxtrot? And she looked very surprised by my question, because she had no idea what ballroom dancing was all about. But it's very British, and it's a big thing in Japan. like this, the cross-cultural understanding and cross-cultural communication is very important. Something that you take for granted isn't necessarily true when you're overseas. But anyway, it's a great privilege to be here, and I'd like to once again express my words of encouragement and praise to those who work very hard to make this event happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you.